Hey everybody, and welcome to another MOTUfigures.com video spotlight. You're probably watching this one right after the Megator one because they're going to go up pretty close to each other. This one is one I have been waiting for. I've been so excited about this figure.
You've been wanting it since the start.
Since the start of the line, I've wanted Man-E-Faces. My three big wants since this line began were Trapjaw, Man-E-Faces, and Gwildor. I still have a Gwildor. Yeah, I'm still missing one.
Two of those.
Yeah, they made two of them. And now we're still waiting on Gwildor, but to get two out of my three big wants is pretty cool right off the bat.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my two favorite figures were Trapjaw, the bad guys, Man-E-Faces for the good guys. So this is one I've been dying to have.
Yeah.
And you know, when I saw the prototype, I thought it was great. I was very excited about it. Well, we'll get into this when we start to figure out. So here he is. Here we have Man-E-Faces, right? You've got, of course, his three faces. Which it's cool that he has the ability to turn the faces.
Can I see the other three?
Sure, yeah. You haven't seen this yet?
No.
So you got Man-E-Faces, human, robot,
the
monster.
robot face is probably my favorite.
I like the monster.
I've been waiting for the robot face. So I was like, I can't wait for them to make that Man-E-Faces. It's gonna come with that robot face.
Yeah, the robot face is cool. You'll get your Man-E-Faces on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So here he is. The coloring is a little bit more flesh tone than I thought it was going to be. The vote for San Diego Con was a good in-between. See, the card back art shows him with like a flesh tone.
Yeah. And
then the actual figure was more orange. So they did this vote where you could decide what his skin tone was going to be, and a half and half is what won. But this is a lot more flesh tone than I expected. It really doesn't have that much orange to it at all, I don't think. Not that I'm that upset about it.
I like it better.
I think it's cool looking. I think it's great. I think it's much better than full-on orange. So he's got this removable head thing. You pop this off, and you can take his head off just like all the other figures, which is cool. He's got the same standard articulation. What's really neat, too, is when you turn his head, the face turns with it.
That is cool.
Isn't that neat?
I did not expect that.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to have this head joint, this neck joint. I'm really surprised by that. We see a lot of the parts that we're seen on Trapjaw and Optic and those kind of things. He's got new shoulders, which is cool. This whole harness thing pops off, I think, somehow. You know, I can't attest to that, if it actually comes off or not, because I'm not going to try and take it off. He comes with his blaster, which is sort of a pale orange. I didn't expect it to be this.
I like it better this way because it comes with an actual hole in the front.
Yeah, it does have a hole in the front. It's a little light on the orange for my taste. I expected it to be more of a reddish orange. But it's still cool. It's his gun, which is great.
Yeah.
He's got the same standard articulation, but here's my problem with Man-E-Faces. His joints are super loose compared to most of the figures. I bought two Man-E-Faces, and both of them have sort of, you know, not much resistance in the joints, especially these hips. They just kind of flop back and forth, which is, you know, when you're really looking forward to a character, anything that goes wrong with it is always, like, magnified when you're really looking forward to that character.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's got the floppy joints is really, really disappointing for me.
Did you have anything wrong with the Trapjaw?
No, Trapjaw was great. Trapjaw's perfect.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do that review because you know I love Trapjaw. But yeah, really disappointing that his joints are kind of floppy. And it seems like it's across the board because people at He-Man.org are talking about it, saying, man, my Trapjaw's joints are really kind of on the floppy side. I can only think that this is probably going to get worse over time. If it's this loose now and he's brand new, standing on a shelf for a while, he's going to start going bloop, bloop.
He's going to start playing limbo.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to be doing limbo. Okay, so let's do his bio real quick here, and then we're going to talk about the secret accessory after that. Man-E-Faces, real name, Percado. These are getting worse. They're getting worse as it goes.
I hope many collectors start watching these.
I'm going to start just like drawing a line through real names. Just take a Sharpie marker and just draw through it. Because there's no reason to have them.
Yeah.
Perhaps the greatest actor on Eternia, Percado, the Master of Disguise, performed before King Randor and Queen Marlena at Prince Adam's 18th birthday celebration. It was here that he drank a magic potion created by Skeletor that transformed him into a terrible monster with great strength, loyal only to evil. With the help of He-Man and the Sorceress, Percado was cured from this transformation, but the process left him forever split between not just 2, but 3 personalities. He now uses his powers to protect justice in his greatest role, as Man-E-Faces, the man who is 3 warriors in one, fighting as a human, robot, or monster.
I I have no problem with it because it's like the Filmation cartoon.
Well, and it's a lot like the mini comic too,
Yeah.
with the magic potion and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I think it's a great one.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You know,
It may be the best bio I've ever.
you like this one a lot. I think
Yeah.
it's a really good one too. I don't really have a problem with this one either. So the Megator one was good. The Manny-Faces was good.
The
name. Percado. I don't even know what Percado means. Is that an allusion to something? Who's named Percado? Is he Perky for short?
Apparently him.
I'm going to call him Perky from now on. Manny-Faces, real name Perky. What a happy guy. Okay, so that's that. Now we're going to talk about his secret accessory. So if you don't want to know what the secret accessory is, stop the tape. Or YouTube video. I said tape. Who uses tapes? Okay, so stop the video if you don't want to know what the secret accessory is, because we're about to talk about it. Alright? I'm giving you fair warning. Turn it off. Okay, so you're still here, so you must want to know what the secret accessory is. The secret accessory, when we all saw that this could happen, that you could take this off and take this off, everybody thought he's going to come with an extra head with extra faces. And that is exactly what he comes with. He comes with this headpiece. I'm going to leave this off so you can see it better. He's got this headpiece, which has He-Man's face, Orko's face, and Skeletor's face. He's a master of disguise or whatever. Oh, can you grab that?
This?
Yeah. That's the little notch piece that keeps it on there. So you put that in there, and you put this thing back on, and you notch it in there, and now he's got 3 different faces you can go with. And I really like the way the Skeletor head looks. Look at that.
Yeah,
It looks creepy.
I know. I have something to say about the... Okay, I like the Orko and Skeletor, but the He-Man, it just looks like a regular dude.
I know. The He-Man one is kind of disappointing. It's just kind of like...
If they have like little yellow piece of hair right there, you can tell it's He-Man.
The only thing that I kind of understand with it is maybe when he was pretending to be Prince Adam in that one Filmation episode. Maybe that, but it's a He-Man head, not a Prince Adam head. So when you have this on, it's kind of pointless. Like, when's he going to disguise himself as He-Man? So why wasn't... Maybe this a Beastman face would have been cool in here? Yeah. I do love the Orko, though, because the purple kind of matches and stuff. Plus, you turned into Orko in that Filmation episode. But the Skeletors are so evil.
He was in that film. I've never seen the Adam one. Where
he did it in one. I think it was one where he and Ram Man get in a fight, if I remember right. It's been a while since I watched it.
Beastman.
He did dress up as Beastman once. I have an animation cell from that. Okay, so here's my thing, and I posted this on the He-Man.org boards, but I'm going to bring it up here too. Here's my theory on Manny-Faces, and this is the way I've always thought of Manny-Faces. I don't think of him as a master of disguise, because this is not fooling anybody. If this walks up to you, you're not going to go, oh, hey, He-Man, cool suit. It kind of looks like Manny-Face's suit, but I'm sure you're He-Man because that's what your face looks like. So I've never thought of him as that, or as a, that his disguise is he disguises himself as a monster, or this or that, the other thing. I've always thought of him as having kind of a split personality disorder, where the 2 dominant personalities were his regular Manny-Faces and his monster personality that he sometimes can't control. And the robot's there to kind of balance the 2. But he also has the ability to kind of get in sync with, say, Skeletor's mind, or He-Man's mind, or Orko's mind. Let's say Orko has been lost somewhere, and they need to find out what Orko would do in this situation. Manny-Faces, being a method actor, gets himself into the zone of Orko, and sort of becomes Orko. So his face actually changes to Orko's, and he's thinking like Orko, he's acting like Orko, that's what he's being. If they're trying to figure out what Skeletor's next move is, Manny-Faces gets into Skeletor mode, and he's basically Skeletor. So his face changes, his demeanor changes, and he acts as if he's Skeletor. And the problem arises when he gets lost in a role. Like if he's the monster, and he's using the monster strength, and he can't get out of monster mode, then it's a problem. That's always been my thought on Manny-Faces. What do you think about that?
I like your thought. I think it's true.
I think it's a cool idea. And that makes it make more sense when he just has a face there.
It'd be funny. If he got stuck in the play of Orko and he tried to shoot out a laser at Skeletor and all he did was shoot out a flower.
Yeah, because Orko's magic never works. So that's Manny-Faces. Again, the floppy joints are a problem. I'm really, really disappointed in the floppy joints. But other than that, he's a great figure. I love the 2-head thing. The sculpting's great. The gun looks pretty sweet, even though it's a little off in the orange color. It's just those floppy joints.
There is a little problem I have with the Skeletor head for some reason.
What, you don't like it?
I like it. I think there's a little too much green on it.
It is pretty green. You know, there's not a lot of yellow going on there. It could just be my paint job, though. You know, I don't know. So there you go. Manny Faces is done. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I didn't ruin the surprise for you if you wanted it to be a surprise. And I guess that's it for him. Oh, don't worry about it. We're signing off anyway. We're grabbing a second here. So until the next time, we're going to do Stratos next time. So next time you see us, we'll be doing Stratos. You want to sign off?
Good journey.
Good journey. We'll see you guys next time.